Right, last time I did a video about doing an ab exercise for 31 days and I uploaded that about 2-3 weeks ago, I think. Go check it out. Here's a link somewhere. So today we are going to talk about cardio. So if you're like me and you're one of the people who don't really do cardio that much, you will find it hard to start off with. So I took this as a sign that I should probably do a bit more. So I came up with the idea of walking for a minute each day, which was the first day I would walk 1 minute, the 10th day I would walk 10 minutes, the 20th day 20 minutes, and I staggered it with adding a minute each day. At the start, my biggest problem was the time. I think I was thinking too much while I was doing the walking, and for the first 5 or 6 days it went really slow. Even though it was only 1 minute, I was still counting down every second, and by about the 5th day that was still happening, but a lot less. From the 5th to the 10th day I found it a lot easier, and I didn't focus so much on the time, I just focused on getting the job done. So instead of counting, oh, it's only been 1 minute, I was like, okay, I'm halfway, I'm a third of the way, I'm 3/4 of the way. And I used that as motivation to continue. But by about the 15th day, I was getting through 10 minutes perfectly fine. And then I found that my concentration was going again and I was counting down the minutes. So I would say cardio is more of a mental battle rather than a physical battle, because I know I can walk for 30 minutes. But the fact that I have to do it in one go, and it's an active choice of mine to do it, rather than walking to work, working to home, going to the shops, it's a lot more mental doing it in the gym and focusing on the task at hand. So after the 15th day, I got into the right mindset, and the next 10 days were perfect. I was just walking, and sometimes I forgot about the time. I did like 2 or 3 minutes extra each day rather than the set time I allowed, because I was just so in the zone of just walk, 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 walk. The next 6 days up until the end, I had good and bad days. There were some days where I was really focused and it was working. There were some days where I was just like so tired and just couldn't be bothered, but I still forced myself to do it. So throughout this whole thing, as soon as the time went over above 10 minutes, it allowed me to kind of meditate while walking, so I could think more about what ideas I had for the channel's videos. I could think more about stuff with life, with work. I could process it while walking, and it helped me think about stuff in a lot more detail than I would normally. So my review of this, for weight loss, it's not the best thing, right? For losing weight and losing fat and that kind of stuff, it's not going to get you really thin. But it will set you off on a path where you can start having a healthier lifestyle. You will feel healthier, you will feel more active, you won't feel as sluggish, and you'll feel like you've accomplished something by the end of it. So for weight loss, it's a terrible one for weight loss, but for a healthier lifestyle and kicking off some cardio, it's great. The feeling you get after doing 30 minutes, 31 minutes is amazing, because you're like, wow, I managed to do it for that long. And it gives you the extra push to do it the next time. Some of the benefits were that my legs became a lot more used to walking all the time, and I wasn't as tired, and I felt that I had more energy afterwards. I know it sounds silly, but walking for 30 minutes and then saying I have more energy than I did when I started seems a bit weird, but that's just how it felt to me. Also, I did lose a little bit of weight doing this, but I think that's more of the working out and then adding the cardio into it rather than just the pure cardio. So the point of this was to have a stepping stone. So for these 31 days, I was walking on the treadmill. The next 31 days, I'll be jogging on the treadmill. And after that, I will do running on the treadmill for the same amount of time, and seeing what benefits, what downsides, and just the general experience of it. Trying just to increase my cardio, because I'm not used to that. I'm used to being in the gym, lifting weights, but doing cardio for me has been always very hard. But I feel to get a six-pack, to lose all the fat around my stomach, I need to add cardio into my workout. Advantages of this was healthier lifestyle. I felt like I achieved something. I felt like I had more energy. And overall it was just a lot more, how would you describe it? Peaceful and enlightening for me to do this. It just made me have a time to where I could just stop and just think about things rather than always constantly be on the go and never thinking anything through. The downsides, I'll say, it takes a lot of your time. A lot of your time. If you're adding an extra 20, 30 minutes to a workout, you have to plan that ahead. So you have to go to the gym earlier, you have to arrange it at a certain time. So that's one thing to be aware of, is that you have to add a lot more time into your daily routine to accomplish this. When I started, I was about 80 kg, and at the end of it, I was about 77, 76. So I did lose a little bit, but that's probably due to the new workout that I did anyway. Conclusion is, weight loss is a big thumbs down. For general health, is a big thumbs up. For the time to reward ratio, I would say the time is a lot and the reward is not that little, but think of it as in the future you'll be doing a lot more up, so that in the end the reward will eventually be higher than the time it takes. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment what you want to see me do for 31 days. We have the ab workout, there's a lower one coming, there'll be a core one, I've got the jogging one on the go, I've also got some interesting workouts. So let me know what you want to see down below, and until next time.